and welcome to Upfront. CPL fever is here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and with me in the studios are Mr. Mahesh Ramani, the chairman and owner of the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots, and Mr. Venki Sridhar, the co-CEO of the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots. They're going to be giving us some information and just basically telling us about how the games have been going so far. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's start off with you, Mr. Ramani, chairman and owner of the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots. The Patriots team this year has been described as a very strong team. And can you tell me exactly how did this combination, this product come about?
Well, as you all know, we were the champions in 2021. And we also won the inaugural 60s in 2022. As much as we wanted to win the CPL Cup last year, unfortunately, we couldn't even get qualified. Many factors towards it. You also know that we lost 2 games here in the home grounds, no matches happening. And overall, things didn't go on very well the way we planned. So after the end of the season, there was a big talk between myself, my director of cricket, Adishwar, and my head coach Malo as to what we should do, just not for this season, but for all the coming seasons. How do we make our team a very strong team? So we came up with this idea about having a development camp. We had a development camp this year in April in Antigua. The reason being the Scotland team was visiting Antigua, and we thought it'll be much easier if we also play some matches other than training up people. So we had a 12-day training in Antigua. We shortlisted a few players, and my director of cricket, Adishwar, had flown down from India to conduct it and to supervise it. We also had a lot of senior players participating in it. Not for the training part, but they also wanted to see how the youngsters are performing, and they wanted to also mold them into a better cricketer. Players like Sheldon Cottrell, Dominic Drakes were all part of the camp. And I could definitely say that we had a very successful campaign that time. The training went on phenomenally well. We identified about 6 or 7 cricketers whom we thought we would pick them up in the draft. Out of the 7 cricketers, I think we succeeded in getting about 4 cricketers in the draft. 3, of course, went on much before our turn to other teams. We lost them. The entire camp was funded by the Patriots. We didn't take any help from anyone. It did cost a bit of money, but nevertheless, our purpose was to develop talents who can be a part of the Patriots. And I could probably say that 3 such players who are in the present team was the product of our camp. And these 3 players had never played CPL earlier. One is Kofi James. The second one is Yannick Correa. Yannick Correa, of course, has represented West Indies in the longer format, but not in the T20. So he has been a part of it this particular year. And among the emerging player, we had Johan Lane, who's also been is a part of Patriots. And the other surprise element for us was who attended the camp, who is very much a part of the camp. Of course, CPL is not new to him, or CWI is also not new to him, but that is O'Shane Thomas. I'm sure the fans are going to see a very new O'Shane Thomas this particular season. He was basically, we've taken a lot of efforts to ensure that the right talent, whatever he already possesses, can be delivered during the season. So we also have taken the help of Mr. T.A. Shaker, who was earlier running the MRF tournament, MRF Pace, right?
Yeah, MRF Space Foundation.
Yeah, Space Foundation. He was heading it along with Dennis Lilly. So on videos, he was also helping O'Shane. So we have put in a very combined effort to put this particular team this particular year.
This development camp, will it be held in future years?
Yes, very much, every year. But the only difference is it's going to be held in this island.
Oh, okay, great.
As I told you, because last year the Scotland team was there, and we played 3 matches with them. A regular T20 with our squad, whoever we picked. And out of the 3, we won 2.
Oh.
So that was one of the reasons that was held in Leeward. But this year is going to be in our island.
Okay, great. Now, over the past several days, the rains have disrupted some of the matches that were supposed to be held. How has that affected the team?
To be very honest, the players were probably feeling a bit low because they were all looking forward for this particular game. Even on the very first game when we faced against TKR, although it was just 3 overs, you could have noticed that was an amazing performance of Sheldon and Blessings. And probably they were like 18 for 1 and given another couple of overs, it could have turned to our favor. So the next match, we didn't have even one single ball bowled. So they were all looking forward to exhibit. And what you should also know is this particular year, we also have another hero with us, Ambati Raidu. I'm sure the media has been talking about him a lot. He's a part of the Patriots. And we are also looking forward, and he himself was looking forward to contribute a lot for us. And well, it was a bit disappointing in St. Lucia, but we can't do anything about it because that is nature and it's not in anybody's control. But hopefully, in our home, St. Kitts and Nevis, I'm sure the matches are going to happen and the fans are going to be thrilled.
Indeed. And speaking of the fans, let's move over to Mr. Sridhar. What do the fans need to know? I know ticketing is already underway. What do they need to know?
They need to know is like, come cheer the Patriots on. And, you know, we have Evan, who is our captain, and he's looking forward to you guys coming, wearing this amazing jersey that pays homage to St. Kitts and Nevis, based on the Poinciana flower, which is the national flower of St. Kitts and Nevis. And, you know, as you know, the tickets are available for sale, starts at $6 US. And just keep coming down there, keep supporting us. Evan has told me that he needs everybody in St. Kitts to be there. And he has promised that the weather permitting, hopefully, knock on wood, weather permitting, right, he will have some explosive fireworks for us. He and his team are absolutely roaring to go, and we want the fans to be roaring at the stadium.
All right.
See you all at 1 o'clock.
All right. Well, we're pretty much out of time, but thank you very much for updating us.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's our
truly
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
And we hope to see you again at some point in time.
Surely.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I've been speaking with Mr. Rahesh Ramani, the chairman and owner of the pardon me, St. Kitts Nevis Patriots, and Mr. Venki Sridhar. He's the co-CEO of the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots, giving us some more information about how the Patriots have been doing and encouraging everyone to go out and support the team. Stay tuned. More news after this.